So I thought I'd just show you the injections that I'm taking. I've just done my second ones last night. So it's called Bamfola. This is the packaging. Now in it you get a pre-filled pen. So there's not much liquid. Here is the needle, but I'm not going to take it out yet because I'm doing it at night at the moment, doing it in the PM. And you get like a leaflet with a alcohol swab, so you can clean the area that you're going to inject, which is in here. And that's what you get. So basically, it lives in my fridge until I come to inject myself. You've got to keep it out for 5 to 10 minutes before you inject yourself to make sure it's not frozen. So basically, it lives in my fridge. It came in like a refrigerated box and everything as well. But you get a leaflet with it, which is this. And it goes through all the details about how to inject yourself, which I like to go through every time. Because you know I've done it twice, I just want to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. I think I'm on the second lowest dose, because in here it shows you all the different doses. Now, the highest one there is 450. I'm on 150. So it goes 450, 300, 225, 150, 750. And I'm on 150, so yeah. So the first day, my boyfriend injected me. And then I did it myself yesterday. Actually, doing it myself hurt less. But there was a bigger blood drop after I pulled the needle out. My boyfriend already fainted needles, but he can inject me, so. But it's good that I do it myself because in 5 days I'm going to have to start doing morning injections. And I don't want to be injected at like 6 o'clock in the morning by him. So I'd rather just do it when I get up, like 10 o'clock or whatever time I decide to get up. So it's good that I can do it to myself. And yeah, so it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, I have a sharp spin as well. You get this, which I put all the needles in after I've used them. Keep them away from my cat or the little girl we have who comes around every now and again. I don't want to accidentally stab herself or whatever. And I didn't know how to dispose of the box when I'm done, but I was talking to my neighbour and he was on injections for a while for something else. And he said either you can go to the doctor and they'll replace it with an empty bin, or you can just say, can you dispose of this for me? And they'll take it away. So that's what I'm going to do. Because he was on injections for like a year, so his box got full up. But I'm only on it for 8 days. So on Saturday, I start with my morning and evening injections. Well, it goes all right. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it in my stomach or my thigh, whichever one you want to do it in. But yeah, there's like a tiny little dot. You can barely see it. And I'm definitely going to keep doing it to myself because it hurts a lot less. But yeah, as long as you read the instructions, it's all fine. I mean, I do not like needles and I do not like pain because I'm hypersensitive, which means pain for me is like amplified. So yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's not too bad. But I'm glad that I can do it to myself and that it hurts less when I do it to myself. And it literally takes a couple of seconds. You just put it in and then push the plunger down. I mean, you sure it's like it's only about that much liquid. And then you wait 5 seconds and take it out. So, I mean, it's fine. I don't enjoy it, but I do it. I do about 8 o'clock at night. And then when I do my morning ones, I have to do them about 11. So you've got to wait 8 hours. I don't know. But so that's fine. I'll keep you updated when I start taking the other ones because I'm not sure if the other ones are going to hurt. I'm not even sure what they look like because I don't want to take them out the box yet. But she said, because I went for an injection teach, she said they're like the Bamfola ones. And then on the 20th of August, so next Tuesday, I go to hospital for a follicle growth check to make sure all the hormones are working correctly. My face is getting really spotty and stuff. More spotty than normal because of all the hormones, and also I feel slightly mood swinging, slightly getting more angry at my fiance, which is not very good. But I just said to him, and I was like, I warn you, I get PMT and now hormones. You have been warned. So, this morning I'm having my egg retrieval at Guy's Hospital, so I'm not trying for any jewellery, so I might have to take this out on my nose ring. And we're leaving in like 5 minutes, and after any makeup, any hair clips, anything, I'm going to take my hair down. You can't wear perfume, you can't wear deodorant, you can't wear lotion, and you've got to have a shower first thing. So my egg retrieval was at 1:30, you have to get there an hour before, so we're getting there at 12:30. And you can't get public transport home, so I booked a Airbnb in London near Guy's Hospital. Yeah, exciting times. Scary, but exciting. So they said they might do my appointment at 1, so we're getting there slightly early, so hopefully I can. I can't drink any more water now, and I can't eat anything. Yeah. Oh, God, the light's gone. So yeah, exciting times. So I've taken all the injections, everything's stopped all that now. I've got loads of follicles. I've got about 56, and they think they can harvest 44. But even if they harvest 44 and they only find 20 eggs, you half that for MD, which is 10, and you half it again for once it's going to grow. It's 5. Still, 5 is a lot. Have we got lots of follicles, baby?
We've got loads.
So we're just about to leave. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hey guys, before you say anything, I do look rough. I haven't got any makeup on. My hair's not done or anything. I just want to give you an update. So today is Thursday. On Monday, the recent Monday gone, I was in the hospital having my egg collection done, egg retrieval. So we had to get there an hour early, which was fine. And they were meant to do it at 1:30, but then they had a break and they ended up doing it at 2. But it was really quick, and because I have myotonic dystrophy, I can't go under deep, well, I can go under deep sedation, but I spoke to the anaesthetist and he said they weren't going to give me any muscle relaxant because my muscles are so sort of not great already. So he said what he'd give me is a lighter sedation that doesn't affect my muscles, which is great. And he said it's so like they take my eggs, and he said, but if we shook you and said, Ellie, you'd be able to respond. And I said, okay, but no pain. He was like, no, you won't feel. Ooh. He said, no, you won't feel anything. So I was like, good. So they took me into, I had to put my gown on and everything, and they took me into the room, and then they had to put the cannula in my hand. I'm not sure if you can see. No, it's gone now. Oh my, that really hurt. And I was tired, and I was having this cannula in, and oh my God. Oh, it hurt so much. Yeah, and the guy was like, oh, it shouldn't hurt. You only have like a plastic tube in your vein instead of a needle now. I was like, it's still in my vein. It still hurts. So that wasn't very good. And then eventually I fell asleep. And then I actually woke up as they were transferring me from table to table to take me back into recovery. And in like 20 minutes, I was up and dressed. I had to be put on a drip though, which everyone does. And then you can go to the toilet, and if you pass urine, they then take the cannula out. So I was like, I want to go to the toilet now, so you can take this thing out my arm. So I did that, and then we just had a chat with the embryologist, who said that I had a lot of follicles. I had 44, and apparently the first 6 were empty, and they nearly stopped the egg collection because they thought, oh, hasn't worked, all the injections. And then she said, but the 7th one, we found one, so we kept going. So out of the 44 follicles, I had 16 eggs, which she said was good, because 7 to 10 is good, but I got 16. And then she said, we will ring you tomorrow and tell you how many are mature, because they can only fertilize the mature ones, and how many are successfully fertilized, because they actually get fertilized on the day they are taken. So after that, we had to stay in an Airbnb because they don't let you travel on public transport after the surgery, or whatever you call it, egg retrieval. I was in a lot of pain. You have to take paracetamol. They say every 6 hours, but then I know you can take it every 4 hours. Do what they say anyway. I was in a lot of pain. It was like extremely bad period pain. I'm quite glad I didn't travel on public transport because I just wanted to rest. It hurts going to the toilet. It just hurts a lot. But it's worth it because you get a baby, hopefully. So the next day we travelled home, Tuesday morning, and I got a phone call. And she said, is that Eleanor? And I said, yes, or Ellie. She said, it's good news. I was like, great. So she said, you know, you had 16. She said 11 were mature, which is a good number. And then she said, they were all successfully fertilized. So I was like, fab. I started to cry. I was very tired and emotional. So that was great. And then she said Sunday, so 3 days time, she'll ring me and tell me how many have grown. Because sometimes they lose a few. And she said, we don't expect to have them all, but hopefully a good number. And then there's a 2 to 3 month wait to find out if any have MD. So what they do is they take them when they've grown for 5 days, they freeze them, and then they take a little sample from everyone and test it to see if they have MD. If they do have MD, they'll be discarded. So that was good. So after coming back from London to Essex, in the evening we then went back to London because I was on the Eddie Nestor Drive Time show on Tuesday the 26th. If you look it up, you can get it on BBC Sounds. It's on from 5, he does 5 till 8. So Tuesday 26, 5 till 8. And if you skip to about 1 hour 58 in that, I'm on there for about 10 to 15 minutes with my partner talking about having MD and trying to have a baby, so PGD. So we talk about that on the radio. It's very exciting. So yeah, Monday the pain was bad, Tuesday the pain was bad. Wednesday, yesterday wasn't too bad. If I walk around too much, it hurts. And today, I'm feeling a lot better. Still a bit of a twinge, still on my catwalks on my stomach. I'm like, ow. But apart from that, I'm good. It's just a lot of resting. And she also said my period will start soon and that will be even more painful than normally. And normally I suffer really badly. So I'm hoping it won't be too bad. I'm still off work, so I'm just like homemaking. Not really. I'm just like resting at home with my cat, who you can hear in the background, Lynx. But yeah, so I just thought I'd update you. I want to write a book called PDG and Me, all about my experiences with no frills, about everything, you know, the pain, the non-pain, and just about how the process is going. I've also recently reconnected with one of my friends who I haven't spoke to in about 8 or 9 years, and she was very maternal, and I knew she got married and we were friends on Facebook, and I kept looking at her Facebook thinking, she's not pregnant yet. She always said she wanted children. She actually contacted me because I put on Facebook, yeah, I got my egg retrieval, loads of eggs, and she said she's actually going through IVF, and I was like, oh my god. So through this, I've actually reconnected with her, and I can give her lots of advice and tell her what to expect, which is obviously amazing, and all the pain is definitely worth it. But I will check back on Sunday when I get more news about my growth of my eggs. And also I'm going back on the radio when, hopefully, fingers crossed, I am pregnant and I can tell Eddie all about how the egg re-implantation worked and everything like that. So super exciting. Thanks, I'll check back. Hi guys, so the last thing I filmed was when I was waiting back in August to be told 5 days after the egg retrieval how many eggs I had, how many were good. Now, I know that we got 11 fertilised, which is great, so I was really hoping we'd have a good number when we got the call on the Sunday. I didn't actually find the weight too bad. Like, I just didn't think about it because I thought 11, bound to have a couple. And so she rang me on Saturday, on Sunday even, which was 5 days after, Saturday or Sunday. And she said, I'm really sorry, I've got some bad news. And I was thinking, God, we've lost most of them. She said none of the 11 have grown past 3 days. And I was just like shocked. And she said it's really, really unlucky and really like doesn't happen. And I was just like, oh my God, okay. I said, any reason? She said, we don't know the reason. She said, we'll keep them for another day, see if anything happens, but none of them have grown past 3 days. So I said, okay. I put the phone down and I was so sure that we'd have at least a couple. Just that I was so sure that it was like, I mean, I know it's not, but it was like losing a child because I was so sure, I was so sure that we were going to have at least a couple. I was like, because everyone said like 11's an amazing number and we're really hopeful. We expect like to at least have a couple and everything, and you could be pregnant by Christmas, and now it's just before Christmas and I'm not pregnant. It was devastating. So I rang my partner, and he wasn't home, and then I rang my mum, and then my neighbour arrived because my boyfriend had called my neighbour, and she had like, she's in her 40s and she's got 3 boys, and she came over and I just hugged her and just cried for like a day. It was honestly heartbreaking, honestly. And at the time, I wasn't on any forums or anything, and I'd recently been on the radio and spoken about how 11 was like an amazing number and everyone was really positive. And it was just heartbreaking. But then going on the forums really helped because a lot of people said you can use the first cycle as like a trial run, and then for the second cycle they'll like give you better medication and they can do a lot of things like better for your second one. So I've got all my new medication now. I'm taking the pills. My next egg retrieval should be the week of the 13th of January. So I'm on different meds this time because I had so many follicles but not a lot of eggs. I had something like 40 odd follicles but only 16 eggs, 11 were mature, so something wasn't quite right. So I've changed my medication. I'm just hoping this time every follicle has an egg in it, fingers crossed. I know it's more about quality than quantity, but I think quantity you have more of a chance, but you know, it only takes 1 egg. I've asked for Christmas to book It All Starts with an Egg, so I can like change my diet and stuff. I know, I mean, for Christmas I am going to drink, not excessively. I'm going to eat, you know, junk. But then 2 weeks before my egg retrieval, when I start on the injections, I'm going to be really good and really strict because my diet's quite strict anyway because I'm allergic to a lot of food. But I'm going to be very, very strict and even eat stuff I don't like fish, because I've had the fish. You should eat fish. I don't know if that's right, actually. I don't know. So yeah, it was, it's absolutely heartbreaking, but I'm really hoping that the next round will be good. So I really want to keep up with this channel. I definitely want to talk about my next cycle. But yeah, that's just a bit of an update. It just didn't work. But I'm keeping the faith. I've got another 2 tries. And I will get a baby. Maybe not the originally what I planned when I was like 15. I was going to have a couple of kids and everything. But whatever happens, I will have a child. Maybe not the conventional way, but we will have a family eventually. But all the women out there who've had failed cycles, you're not alone. I mean, it happens a lot. I think you're super lucky if it happens first time, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. And just keep the faith, keep on going. And I wish everyone the best of luck, and I'll keep you updated with my journey. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later. So I just want to say, we had our second retrieval in January. I had 17 eggs. 12 were mature. I think 12 were mature. 7 fertilized. We were hoping for more. And then by day 5, they said they had 2 or 3 still growing, and they will ring me on day 6. So another wait. And then they rang me on day 6, and they said none of them had grown enough to be biopsied, which is better than last time, but still none was sent off. And I was really, really worried that they wouldn't fund me for a third time for our final 3 trials. We were actually really thinking that we were going to have to fund our own trial. Thankfully, the doctor said because there was process in my second round, they will fund me for a third. So, sigh of relief. So I'm on this new diet. I'm following. It starts with the egg diet and lifestyle changes. And my next retrieval, my expected egg collection week is the 29th of June. So I have a long time to implement this diet, about 6 months, because I started after my retrieval. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm really hoping it will work this time. I'm doing so much. I thought I'll make another video about everything I've implemented. But yeah, thanks for watching my channel. I'm sorry this one took so long. But sending lots of baby dust to everyone who's trying like me, and just keep fighting. It will happen. It will happen. I'm positive it will.